Yo, what is up, everybody? How are we doing? Hope you all had a good weekend and a good start to your week. If I do sound tired, I just didn't get any sleep last night, but that's like the usual, I guess. But yeah, today we're gonna have actually probably one of the more chill streams, even for like chill stream standards. Normally, for other chill streams, it's like I'm paying attention to the game, but I'm pretty sure this time around I can just turn off my brain and we can just chat about whatever, really. There is a couple of stuff that I do want to talk about, but I guess we can talk about that while we're like in game, quote unquote in game. There isn't really much to this game, really. Yeah, if you didn't see the schedule, we're playing The Farmer Was Replaced today, and it's more of an idle game, if anything. Um, Pretty much you just farm using code, and that's about it. I saw it from Melissa. Melissa posted it as like something I should play, and I checked it out, and I was like, okay, this is actually a pretty cool game. I played like maybe the first 5 minutes of it, and I was like, sure, why not? I'll do this for stream. I haven't actually done that much, or haven't gotten that far into it, so haven't spoiled too much. But yeah, I guess we can just start. Where's the game? And actually, I'll bring up the in-game music as well, because this game does have that. But yeah, anybody alive? Anybody wanna talk about anything before I get into what I want to say, at least? Here we go, start a new game. Getting started, first program. Literally, okay, I guess before I talk about anything, um, I guess let me show you what this game is all about. This is literally just coding gamified. It has its own functions, own things for interacting with the world. This is like the first program or whatever. I can click on here, it gives me the first tutorial. Blue Diamond says, I'm fine. Yesterday I managed to make a second Discord bot that is about speech to text and text to speech and voice channel connected to my first C Sharp. Ooh, C Sharp AI chatbot for local AI responses. This guy is making his AI chatbot in Unity, going the Vito route. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool though. I never got how you run other AI models or do AI work in other programming languages. Because Python normally you would have like PyTorch to do that stuff, but I guess you also do have libtorch or just Torch in general, which is a C library. Hold on. But yeah, as I was saying, um, I don't really know how you would do AI work in other languages. Probably something I do want to try out in the future. Okay, yeah, this game, you got your code editors, you can add more stuff here, append it to the bottom, whatnot, and you can basically run stuff inside of here, right? Like, they give you some documentation here. I can say harvest, and this will, if I run this, just runs this one script, harvest it. Basically some Python with some built-in functions and whatnot. Also do a flip. Yippee. And that's basically all this game is. We'll unlock some more stuff with... Where is it? No. No, there's a store somewhere here. There's a store somewhere here. Here we go. That you can unlock some more stuff. So it's not like the entire programming language is unlocked to us. We have to unlock stuff like print statements, control loops, or I don't know where those are, but they are somewhere here. But yeah, that's basically just a game. So I'll just play this in the background and I can just yap for this stream. Basically, um, what is it? I wanted to talk about Project JEISN and at least the state of it, right? I feel like it's been pretty confusing lately where Project JEISN has been or what the state of it has been um, for the longest time because it kind of feels like I've stopped developing it in favor of working on my own project. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I do need to clarify given how, like, I don't know, unorganized the open source management has been so far for me. Um, I guess first things first, I'm not gonna wait for version 3.0 anymore before renaming it to Project Vita. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now because I feel like, I don't know, constantly using Project Vita and Project JEISN interchangeably has been really like confusing for at least making videos or talking about it as of late. I don't know, maybe after my next upload, which is coming out soon, by the way. Maybe after my next upload, I'll officially rename Project JEISN and everything related to that to Project Vita. Wait, he's actually playing it? Yes, I am. I checked it out. I checked it out when you sent it, and it's actually pretty cool. In 10 months? Soon as in the next year. Okay. No promises. But yeah. Um, the renaming thing is kind of like a whatever. Who cares, right? Nobody really cares if I rename it to Project Vita now or in like 10 months from now. But the real main thing, and this kind of, I guess to put this into context, I saw somebody join the server last night and they put a message inside of the Project JEISN channel. The first message in like months, by the way, I'm pretty sure. And they asked who was the developer and if they could contribute to the project. And I was thinking to myself, like, I've been I've talked about what I was expecting in terms of contributions and my kind of boundaries around the project, given that it's open source, but also something that I make YouTube videos about for showing progression and stuff like that. And I've been kind of thinking about it, and I'm not sure if this is the right idea, but I'm thinking of actually making JEISN or Project JI. I should say Project Vita now. I should get in the habit. I should make Project Vita a proper open source project. Like not just having the code public, but also allowing for public contributions and not just limiting it to the progress that I've done so far on streams and whatnot, right? On streams, on YouTube videos in particular. Because I know in the past when there were a lot more people engaging with the project and asking whether or not they could add contributions or not, I always limited them to, oh, only contribute in terms of providing bug fixes or yeah, providing bug fixes or maybe refining existing architecture that's already in place, right? If they were to add something like the memory module before I myself have worked on the memory module, I don't think I would approve a PR like that, right? Mainly because I wanted to save something like that for when I finish making a video and then publish those changes to Project JEI, Project Vita, and then have that be available to everybody else so they can follow along with my progression with the progression of Project Vita as well, right? That was kind of like the original idea of my channel, where everything I do in my channel would be reflected through Project Vita and people could follow along with the code so they understand it better. They can follow along with the architecture. And I felt like if I opened it up to the rest of the community to develop features that weren't talked about or covered inside of my videos, then it would kind of lose its value in terms of a learning perspective. But I've kind of come around and I'm starting to think that, maybe it kind of conflicts with what I want Project Vita to be, and what I want the channel to be. Because I want Project Vita to actually be a proper application, a well maintained community built application that anybody can use. And I feel like my just it being one person, just being me, it's gonna take forever to get to that point. And I think people just want something a lot faster and something that isn't just solo developed the entire way through. And so, especially with the existence of my own personal version of Project Vita now, I think it's kind of appropriate that I do open up Project Vita for any kind of feature submission now, any kind of contribution. So it's no longer just me developing. Anybody can add like a memory module now, and I'll go into like the GitHub, see the pull request, and approve it or make a comment about what I think should be changed. And so, I don't know, soon I'm gonna make a video about actually open sourcing Project Vita and kind of setting out the guidelines and standards for what I'm expecting the project to become, right? Because it's not like the other projects that exist out there, like OpenAI VTuber or I don't know, whatever the other ones are there, Urza OS. I don't fucking know, remember the name, but it's not going to be like those where it's going to be super fully featured, super modular, and basically curated for coders to kind of put together their own systems. I want it to be more something like, I don't know, VTube Studio, but like an application you run in the browser and whatnot, right? I want it to be a lot more user friendly and making it so even people who have making it so people don't have to install any sort of terminal editor to run this kind of application, right? Now it's kind of my dream for Project Vita, but it'll take me a long ass time to get there. Let me plant something else here because we need some logs here if we want to get any more progression, right? Yeah, everything else here requires logs. We already have a decent amount of grass. I'll just skip hats for now. What? Fuck it. We need bushes. Run this shit. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put a check. If... What's it? If can harvest, here we go. There we go. It'll wait for this boy to fully grow. Oh, I should reverse it now, shouldn't I? There we go. Developing the project to your vision is the default, I imagine. If people want to add major updates that you might not approve of, they can always just make a fork or plugin. Like it, fucking hell. Yes, that's basically the idea behind it now. So basically, the video that I am gonna publish sometime in the future is gonna go over my kind of vision for what the entirety of Project Vita will kind of be like. So that way, anybody who's developing features or wants to contribute to the project knows what kind of features that I would accept or not accept, right? If it was adding an entirely new engine to support like Grok or something, and specifically just Grok for a backend LLM, I would probably say no to that, right? Because our goal is not to be maximizing compatibility with every engine. We're not fucking open router out here. The main objective is trying to pick out the best options that is local first and local and user first, right? As opposed to trying to plug into every single service that's available, right? If they want to extend something, we can allow modding or plugins or some sort of shit. So Vita will be done in 1 year if there's enough traction. If there's enough traction, I feel like even if I do make this announcement, 99% of the features are going to be implemented by me still, unless if this community gets a lot bigger and community contributions becomes a lot larger, right? Because even when this project was having traction, I would say maybe there were maybe 3, 4 people that were regularly trying to add contributions and stuff like that. But once again, I did restrict them quite a bit, and I think that did kill a lot of the motivation to contribute, especially with my mass refactoring spree. GTA 6 before Project Vita is gonna be an next inside joke. I mean, my vision for Project Vita has always been something that just never finishes development, right? And that's not to say that I'm gonna spend so long that it's never gonna be usable. My vision for it was going to be that we continue improving upon the application even after we finish like the first iteration, right? Kind of like, oh, I finished a prototype, but I'm still adding like a Cobalt backend, different text-to-speech backends. But like this time, I'm not going to be adding new backends. I'm going to be improving the existing ones, or maybe replacing them with ones that are more, I guess, higher quality or something like that, or better adheres to kind of like the standard that we are trying to, or that I am envisioning for Project Vita. Blue Diamond says, I already have this C# bot and wanted to add speech to text and text to speech. And after some pain to make it only C#, I decided to make a second bot that will do all I want on Python. And the responses are just a library request, HTTPS back and forth between 2 bots. Oh my god, what the fuck? Sending the speech to text, getting back the AI response from the text to speech. Some people told me why don't I rewrite my C# bot in Python, but that is too much of a pain and I have to go through already things that work. Bro, what are you using for text to speech and speech to text? Text to speech might be a little bit of a harder problem that if you want to do locally, I think you might only have Python as a solution. But I think for speech to text, you could use Whisper CPP, right? If you're using the Whisper library or the Whisper package in Python, that's literally just using Whisper CPP under the hood. And so since Whisper CPP is just a C++ binary, or it is just a binary executable, you could run that as a subprocess directly from C#. Also, what up, Danny? We got a lot of wood here. What should I upgrade first? More speed? Even if we get more speed, we're limited by fucking growth speed. Expand. Yes, the farm must grow. Oh. Oh, we got 4 loops now, right? This gave us 4 loops. And we also get range. Get world size. What is this? Get world size is now available. It returns the side length of your farm. I'm going to assume the side length will always be squared in this case. This example, you can do a flip 5 times. It returns the side length of your farm. This way you can, yes. In this example, harvest 1 column of the farm for any size. Yeah, I'm not going to show the hints. I'm just going to do this. Is this farmer coding game? Are you farming bugs into it too? Nah, I got pesticides on hand. These bugs ain't showing up. Because I am the best coder. Get world size. So this will go on one dimension. I'll say this is X, and then we'll have another dimension for Y in, whoops, I actually can't fucking type right now. For Y in range, get world size. We'll do U, and then once this loop finishes, we'll move one to the east. Right? So it'll go up one column. After it finishes, it returns back to the start, and then goes through each column. And every time it goes over the edge, it will return to the other side. So if this runs, there we go. And we should be permanently planting bushes at a pretty maximal rate. Oh, but this needs to be a while true. Whoops. While true. So it should run forever now. Well, Limit can't code. Of course there will be bugs. Man. Y'all never believe in me. Speech to text library and TTS Piper.exe. Wait, Piper has a binary? Hold on, let me search this. Piper TTS. Because I thought most of them would just be a Python implementation. Well, I guess some of them, even MelloTTS has like a MelloTTS even has a C++ implementation. So I guess we could go entirely C# or some sort of C language if we wanted to. Huh. Okay. Yeah, looks like there is. Also, they're all local, the speech-to-text, AI, and text-to-speech. Yeah, that's also what I hope for Project JEI, Project Vita as well. Hey, you, let's go. I'm VIP. Yeah. After your 4-day struggle with making the clips, you know what? You deserve it. I think we can upgrade speed now. Ooh, carrots. Because we definitely have the capacity for that now. Show it on stream, give me your valid reaction. I've already watched it. It's not going to be my real reaction. I will say, you did put in a lot of fucking effort into the edits. I can tell that. Like, what did you use to edit the videos, by the way? Did you use like DaVinci Resolve or some shit? And for those who didn't watch it, all the subtitles. Yeah, all the subtitles, man. Use CapCut. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we'll check it out. Let's check it out. How can I mute the game? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Where is it? Where's my second screen? Monitor 2? Monitor 2. Alright. We'll let the fucking thing run in the background. Audio is under options? Yeah, but I forgot how to get to options. Well, I know now, but I'm too lazy to do it. You know, fine. I'll do it. Options, volume. We'll put it down. Alright. Let's see. Is this actually the final one, or did you upload another final one? Check the channel. There's another final one. Alright. Hold on. Where is my OBS? You guys can watch this for now. What channel did you put it under? General? Clips? What channel? Check the YouTube channel? Oh. Right, I guess I could do that as well. I thought you meant the Discord channel. Man, making you click on your channel. Oh, RV there yet. Featuring Limit Can't Code. No way, guys. I got my first clipper. S16, the first clipper. The clipping pioneer. Oh, is this? Hopefully it doesn't play an ad. You're good. Let's go. Good.
Is the winch removed?
You're good. You're good. Bro, all the thumbs up. Good. Bro, had to find a different thumbs up emoji for every single time. To the movement, bro. It's broken. I'm just dead. Oh my god, this moment. I do not, bro. I'm telling you, this game is so fucking buggy.
No, you just need to pick them up and throw them once. Light throw.
Nerd emoji.
Wait, I'm literally
so
broken.
true. Mac the IRL.
No. Okay, Shadows, go pick up Limit and then drop him. Then it fixes his movement.
Save me.
Actually, peak animation. How does the write on text work for CapCut? Did you type in a new text for every single one of these different frames? Or you're writing on like the fine?
Save me.
The fine, save me. There's no way you typed it letter by letter. At first, yeah. One day for one frame. No way.
Where are you? Oh, you're dead, Shadows.
Lux! Lux! No!
Bro.
It's nice knowing you.
Yeah, Limit, you're just screwed.
I am running for the hills, bro.
This is canon. The fucking mods watching my downfall, bro. Pushing me off the cliff.
I'm alive!
Shadows, just jump down and join me.
I will say one though, like no shade to you, but like I wish you kept some of the sounds for some of the memes. Like the fucking Kirby fall.
Expected.
Oh my god, that would go so hard, bro. X16 doesn't have enough self-love to do things in a non-torture method.
I was like, oh god, what have I done?
Hi.
Anything bad.
You still have the project? You're gonna make a final edit, right?
I wanna watch Limit,
Where's the flying car clip?
bathroom.
Did he add it to here? I don't think he did. Bro, that moment was actually so peak.
Let me just keep throwing SIGs in your
The
face,
magic
bro.
school bus, the battle bus fucking flying through the air, bro. Oh my fucking god, we're dead. We're dead.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Can you revive me, maybe?
Yo, the toilet's pretty safe.
Shadow's fucking cry of agony in the background, bro.
No.
Oh my fucking god, we're dead. We're dead.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Can you revive me, maybe?
Yo, the toilet's pretty safe.
Bactic?
Yeah.
MacTig used to turn on push to talk. No, the game is broken. Every time you die or we have to respawn at a checkpoint, your push to talk or your talk settings get reset. Turn off the microphone. Yeah. At some point through the stream, I literally just turned off
I'm trying to.
in-game voice. I found the way.
Drink a 6-pack casually.
Yo, casual German moment.
The entire 6-pack.
I need oil too.
This is gonna be me when I move back to Germany in like a couple weeks. I land in fucking Germany and the first thing I'm doing is downing a 6-pack before I even leave the fucking airport.
Well, here we are.
If you don't get back to this vehicle in the next 5 seconds,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
pulling my ass out of here.
I just threw a SIG on MacTig's fucking burger and it turned into a burger. What
The magic
fuck?
SIG burger.
Well, they've been warned.
What? Ooh, low
Bye.
shit. I'm not even driving, bro.
How do I get up?
They call me the
No,
bear of the
I don't
woods.
trust you.
I'm coming.
Bear of the woods.
There's a
That's a
bear.
bear. Well, it was nice knowing
It is
you guys.
destroying the car. No.
Why is he
the fuck
humping
is
the
going
car,
on?
man?
Get up.
Um,
Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I
Aw.
died. come revive me.
What
I'm
the
in
fuck
the
just
I don't know where
happened?
you are.
I'm in the water down below.
Sigs are
Oh
healthy.
God, there's a
I
bear.
have them from the men in the alleyway.
Oh. Oh, that's what's
Alleyway
happening to you
Sigs,
guys.
bro. They put some like
The bear just jumped off the
medicinal shit in
bridge.
that. Nothing can beat it.
I would enjoy
Back
some help.
winch, lock,
Oh
lock
fuck!
the
How do I get
drowning.
across? Actually,
Oh
fucking
God,
galaxy
lock
brain
back.
thinking here.
Okay.
Immediately
Unlock the
dropped
front
everything.
No, no, I died. I died on the bridge. Pick me up. No, 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 no. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
Fucking Maynard rolling
Limit,
You're
over.
gonna have to come down to help us both.
Okay, go front
One
winch.
sec.
Limit, do you drink? I thought it was a known fact that I'm a drinker.
So true.
He's
I got German coursing through my veins now.
Save me,
Spend
pick me
half a
up,
year
pick
in
me up.
Germany. I'm now
Pull
officially
the other
German.
side of the winch.
no.
You
No,
had to
there were
make a
Mexican
bridge.
roads.
Wait, was this a hand-drawn bridge?
God.
I didn't even notice.
Fuck,
I
how do I get
drowned.
across?
I see.
Us?
Brother, the levels of scuff.
Oh God,
Just
lock
chill.
the back winch. Okay, go front
One
winch.
sec.
Limit, do you drink? I thought it was a known fact that I'm a drinker.
He's Mectig.
Save me,
Uh,
pick me up, pick me up.
Pull the other side of the winch.
No, no, it's
Player
the where
with a
Mectig
flaw
mounted
David
it.
symbols.
Release
Uh,
the back.
This game is actually so
good.
scuffed.
You're good.
You're good.
You're
You're
good.
good.
You're good. You're good.
Slowly running out of ideas. Holy shit. Oh my god. This game is actually so peak though. Oh, oh, no autoplay. Stop. Where's my OBS? That is a crazy video pull. What video did I even pull just now? Alright, how much? Oh my god, we're wood rich. We've got 1k wood after watching one video. OP, actually OP. The KKK one, bruh. Oh, wait, the fucking... Oh, you didn't see the flying car clip? Hold on, let me pull up the VOD. It's actually, I don't even know what happened. I don't know what kind of wizardry fucking Mactic pulled out of his ass to send a car flying like that. Hold on. Oh my god. I forgot to clear my fucking watch history after you guys kept sending me ASMR that one Dark Souls stream. So literally my recommended page on my VOD channel is all just fucking ASMR. What have you guys done? Where is it? Where is it? It wasn't that far into the video, right? Where is this? Which station is this? Oh my god. Oh, it might have been here. Yes, here it is.
But instead of welcoming Fluffington III, they all jeered at them. Fluffington III had no idea why the others were mocking them. It was only yesterday that they were all
Force the mods to record their POVs next time.
I don't
No, I made the mistake. I made the mistake of pressing one button.
You guys can do.
Vultures,
You
bro.
guys
It
can
wasn't even
coordinate
1
that.
second.
I took opportunity of that shit so fast.
Mectig. Sec it.
Oh my
Actually,
god,
no,
my
it's
fucking witch laugh was so tinny there.
Where's Limit?
I'm at the
I'm
bottom
alive.
of the cliff.
Yeah, we
Again.
really needed the
I'm
mods
dead.
POV for this game.
Look at
Who knows? Who
that.
knows? Maybe some of the mods will start
Oh
streaming
my
after this. You know?
God.
Maybe in like 1 week's time, maybe by next mod
Okay,
stream, they'll be
this
more
time,
popular than
don't
me.
explode everything.
Honestly, likely.
But it always felt
Grab
nice to
whoever
fluff in
threw
third.
you mid-air,
Okay,
turn
Fluffington
around,
the
and
third,
just throw
go
them
play with the
farther.
others now, the Wrangler said, giving Fluffington the third one more
That's
Oh my
Look,
god,
are
it's
you in the
actually
car?
Streamception.
I'm getting beer, one sec.
At first,
Got a pre-
They're
Guys,
so
we're not
funny.
even like halfway done.
unsure of where their
I
wiry
can't live
cars
because I'm
would
being
lead.
opposed
But
by
that
everybody.
Have you tried not exploding the car?
and happily playing together again.
Go, go, go.
It's a little hard with this game when the entire point is exploding the car.
Alright,
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, ready?
Meg take. Meg take. Meg take. Meg take. We're going backwards.
I think you're going more than just backwards.
What
the fuck?
Meg
I
take.
think we're getting that back.
Me and Meg take are in the car still.
This shit is so graceful in the skies, man.
We're going back to the
In
beginning.
horizon.
Oh god!
It's actually so... I don't even know how he pulled it off. It's actually crazy. Actually some wizard shit he pulled right there. We're going backwards. You actually launched them all the way back to the start, man. Limit, you need to threaten them. MacTig didn't listen to people smarter than him. What can we do? We can't boot him off the fucking driving wheel. He just spawns and immediately sits on it and we can't do anything. Is MacTig, he'll find a way to break everything? Exactly, he'll find a way to break everything. Limit, I need you to say the P word are back for Lux. No, the P word is not back. I refuse to accept that as coming back. Not anytime soon, at least. Okay, we're at 1.4k wood again. What can we buy? We're actually balling here. More grass yield? No, we gotta get carrots. Alright. You can see the cost for any plant on its own page. What? They're not free? Oh my god, everything costs money in this economy. We got print statements. Oh my god, wait, what is this? Wait. You got function blocks? Hold on a second. Sometimes your code just doesn't work, and you need to find out why. Okay, sure, we have print statements, but what is this? Breakpoints. Oh. Breakpoints. Okay, never mind. I thought we got function definitions. Wait, no, continue. Print, yes, yes. Oh, we also have get pause X and get pause Y. Sure. The print function prints the value directly into the air and to the output page. See the full thing in output.txt. I am not opening that right now. Okay, cool. Keyword. Capitalism got the best of Portal Limit. Not in my farming simulator. No. What in the fuck are we farming? Okay. We need... Ooh, watering. Makes them grow faster? Else? Water? Is there... Where's the watering? Get water. Get the current water level under the drone. Use item. Items water. Oh, use item. Use item. Items water. Let's see how this works. Well, it's not gonna work because it's like never gonna reach one that isn't unharvestable. Could go faster, but we need carrots for that. We could just increase grass yield because we'll need more grass now. Increase carrot yield, sure. Oh, we only have 7 water. Oh, where can we get water from then? We can get fertilizer. What is this? Fertilizer can make plants grow instantly. Items fertilizer reduces the remaining growing time of the water under the drone by 2 seconds. This has some side effects. They can become infected. When a plant is infected, half of its yield is turned into weird substance. So if you called weird substance on infected plants, it will cure it. But if you use it on an already healthy, oh, so it inverts the state of it. Okay. And so I can check if it's healthy or not. So if I do something like, for every single one, if infected, something about infected. Pet the piggy, we can pet the piggy. Till, wait, what does tilling do? Already soil, it would change the soil back to grassland. Use item. Where is it? Get world size, get water. We can't check if it's infected or not. So I guess we'll need a state machine for that later. Limit can't read? What do you mean? What do you mean? They turn infected if I use fertilizer on them, no? Oh, wait. Half of it, if the plant is infected.
Interesting, you and other Twitch channel Godzilla are the only people playing this game right now XD.
Yeah, exactly. It's an idle game. Who would be streaming this right now except for me and Godzilla? Godzilla, my goat. But yeah, I guess after you fertilize it, it would become infected, right? Plants grown with fertilizer become infected. So then you would harvest it, you get the weird substance, and then you use the weird substance and then carry on. Yes. You missed lots, didn't you? Yeah. This is basically just a me yap stream. I've been yapping about a lot of stuff. Oh, we do get fertilizer and water over time. Okay. What else do we have here? Water, carrots, more fertilizer per hour. You know what? Let's start planting normal grass. Honestly, it might be faster if I just run the one loop. While true, if can harvest. I think this is just faster. Whoops, while. And maybe move up. I'm pretty sure this is faster. Limit can yap. It's known that I'm a yapper. Someone told me Vita in 1 year and plugins are coming back. Okay, basically what I said was, and maybe this might interest you, Project Vita is becoming a proper open source in that I'm no longer going to gatekeep what features can be contributed to it by other people. Yeah, I'm not going to gatekeep what contributions make it in or not, except for it has to just align with the vision that is Project Vita at the end of the day, right? I'm no longer going to be like, I haven't talked about this in a video yet, therefore I'm not going to add it, right? I think in terms of what I show in videos and the progression that I'm going to be kind of storytelling, it's mostly just going to be whatever is inside of my own personal version of Project Vita that I've been developing, right? And then that kind of serves as the testing ground or inspiration for what makes it into Project Vita if it isn't already there to begin with. You should make a list of do's and don'ts. That's basically what the future video is going to be for, right? It's going to be me talking about what at the end of the day, what I want Project Vita to become, and a list of what kind of features I would incorporate or what kind of contributions I would accept and what I wouldn't, and basically how I'm going to be managing the open source going forward, right? And who knows, maybe I'll need some extra, I guess, core contributors or core maintainers to help me manage with PR requests if it gets to that size. But I guess for now, everything can just be managed by myself. Because it's not like I've been struggling in terms of keeping up with PRs on the GitHub, because there's basically none. All the ones that are there are things that I'm not going to really touch, to be honest. I want to make a schizo mode in it. Brother. That is not getting fucking accepted. What the fuck do you mean schizo mode? You're just gonna have it hallucinate? Schizo mode is just a default? You're right, schizo mode is just a default. Temp 10. Is this enough now? How much do we need? Oh, we can get hats, you wanna fuck it? Here's your hats. I already have a hat equipped. Carrots, trees. We just need a lot of hay in order to plant our carrots, and that's all I care about right now. I also want more drones. Where can we get more drones? I don't think we'll be getting any more drones anytime soon. Oh, we can get this. Okay, what is this? Operators. Okay, we got math. Let's go. What is slash slash? The fuck is slash slash? Oh, maybe that's like floored in some way? Fuck. What's the slash slash operator in Python? I forget. Limit pay for contributions, please and thanks. I am not getting run dry by update readmes, bro. Oh, yeah, this is floor divide. Okay. Okay, we don't need these right now, but they'll come in handy. Just read it. Says it right there. Yeah, guys, just read the readme. What's there not to understand from my beautiful writing? You think this is enough hay? I think this is enough hay. Let's plant some carrots. Plant some carrots, shall we? And this boy. What? Why am I not planting carrots? Can grow on soil. Oh. Okay. I need a new script here really quick to turn all of these into soil. So, for x in range, get world size, or I guess I could say 3 now. Let's just hard code this, fuck it. For y in range 3, how do I till? Till, right? Till and then move north. And then on the outside, I'll have it move east. This is all we need to do. Till all of these. And now we can start planting. Fuck. Whoops. How can I check if there's anything on there? Another script. Copy paste the contents. Force plant. Run. I'm a great coder. Here we go. There we go. We can stop that, and now we can continue running it like so. Wait, what the fuck? No, stop. Run this one. Here we go. What is watering supposed to do? I probably should have read the document on it. Here we go. Plants grow faster when they are watered. The ground has a water level ranging from 0 to 1. The get water returns a water value of the ground it is over. Oh, okay, okay. So here, let's say if get water level, if this is 0, then we'll just water, use item, water. And we can remove this part of it. What? Oh, wait. What does get water do? Where's the docs for it? Unlocks watering. Get water. Returns the water level of the ground. Oh, ranging from 0 to 1. So if... Are these watered? I cannot tell. Why is it 0.1? Fine. If it is less than 0.5. You can just put F2 before the while true loop. Yes, yes, but like, we don't need that right now. We just run once, right? And then just resumes or whatever. F2. Nah, it's fine. Finish reading the docs for water? Alright, fine. Once the once the ground dries up over time. Oh, I actually cannot read. I'm so tired, man. The growth speed of a plant scales linearly from 1x at water level 0 to 5x at water level 1. Ooh, okay. The ground dries up over time. On average, it loses 1% of its water value per second. But there is some random variance to this. Maintaining a high water level will consume much more water than maintaining a low level of water. Wait, oh, we're out of fucking... No. We're out of water, we're out of wood. Since we're out of wood, let's run this script to convert everything back. And then... Okay, let me finish reading this first. Maintain a high water level. Maintaining a high water level will consume much more water than maintaining a low water level, okay? I think 0.5 has been doing us just fine for now. You can use water on your plants. 1 tank of water is automatically added to your inventory every 10 seconds. So if we're losing like 1%, then after 50 seconds, we would end up watering again per 1 tile. So every 50 seconds we use 9 water. That is not sustainable. Unless if I upgrade my thing. A tank holds 0.25 water. Wait, what? No way, right? Okay, well, we read that. Let's expand our scripts a little bit. Let's actually make these better. So, since we have variables now, I believe, let's set some constants up here. Let's say plant... Actually, can I say... Ooh. Plant. Plant is equal to... We'll say entities dot bush for now, because that's what we need. And... This is honestly fine. We can say waterable to be a constant list of entities dot caret for now. And so if plant is in waterable and get water is below 0.25, then we can use water. Otherwise, we wait for it to be able to be harvested. Then we plant the plant and we move as normal. And I guess at the beginning as well, like Melissa said, we can initially do the first planting. Right? The first planting using something like this. For X in range, get world size. I don't want to call this every single time, so I'll say world size is equal to get world size. Now we're coding. This will be a fixed constant, WS, and we'll run around, and only if this is in, plant is in waterable, we'll run through this entire thing. And plant, wait, no, plant? Do we want to plant? Or do we want to water? By the way, everything takes water? Wait, what? But I thought these couldn't be watered. I thought grassland couldn't be watered. I thought it was just soil. Hold on. Ground. Oh, okay. Wait, really? You know what? Sure. Okay, fine. Then we don't need a waterable list then. If that's the case. What was I going to do with this? For tilling, right? I was going to automate tilling, but honestly, this isn't necessary. This will just do an initial pass through. How can I, like... Is there Vim controls in this? Oh, shoot. I want to go through and do an initial planting. This way it primes it for this next loop down here. You can use an external editor. Nah. If you don't like the editor, nah, I'm gonna stick with this editor. Keep it within the game, you know? So, right now I want to plant more bushes, right? Let's see if this works. What? Fuck. What? Where's variables? Where do I unlock variables? Wait. Yes! Okay. We have variables. And we can also define functions here. Lists? I want lists. Oh, we need 500 carrots though. Okay, unlock functions. I don't care. And random? Random could be nice. Ooh. And we can import from other files. We don't need this. This is like luxury type shit. Senses? The drone that can see what's under it and where it is. Number of, like, okay, yes. This will help us with automation in a little bit. But we have get ground type, get entity type. Let's get entity type. Return the type of entity or ground. Okay. Num unlocks. Num unlocks speed. Will return the number of speed upgrades you have. Kind of useless. I think at least. Maybe not. Maybe we can make an algorithm for seeing how fast it can run. Unlocks carrots. Will return the number of times it was upgraded / unlocked. Same for other plants. Okay. Well, let's run this script for now. Oh. You tried to call something that is not a function? What? What? This is not plant. You trying to call something that is not a function. Oh. Entity. name clashing. I forgot. Entity, entity, entity. And while this is running, I will make another script here. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't need F0 anymore. Delete you. And I'm just gonna copy paste the code from over to here. Oh shoot. Okay, this editor is kind of getting annoying. Fuck the tilling, we don't need this. We also don't need you anymore either. Let's refactor this. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I want to... We'll probably need equal parts. Equal parts, bush and wheat for the time being, right? Because we only have bush, wheat, and carrots. So, we need to do a check if... Do we need logs or carrots for anything else? Okay, let's just upgrade this for a second. Okay. Yeah, we'll need a bunch. We'll need a bunch. So... 13... Why did I say 13? What am I even looking at that says 13? I'm thinking we keep a stockpile of minimum, let's say 500 logs and 500 hay, right? So we'll say threshold. We'll keep this at 500. 500? Yeah, 500. And so if we have number of items for items dot a greater than threshold, and the number of items for items dot logs, what is it, wood, is also greater than threshold. If this is the case, then we'll start planting, bushes. So entity is equal to entities dot carrot, right? Otherwise, do we have the random module? We don't. That's going to cost us a lot. Otherwise, how should we do this? Do we alternate? I guess we'll alternate, right? We'll pick the lowest one. L if number of items for hay. If this is greater than the number of items for wood, then we'll set entity to the entities.wood or bush. Otherwise, this will be grass, right? We'll keep the entities thing up here. By default, we'll say this is grass. We'll put this in a loop in just a second. Or I guess we can make a function out of this. This will be the new plant. My plant. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. My plant here. We'll select an entity that we want to plant. And then we'll check the water levels. So if get water. If this is less than... we'll put this as 0.1 for now, right? Because we actually don't have a lot of water. Or, no, get water? Yes, get water checks the water level content. And we also want to check if number of items for the water, items dot water, if this is, I guess, greater than 0, then we'll use the water. So use items water. You added a new 7 TV, brother. It's not even 0 IQ. It's 8 IQ. At least put some respect on my name. I got 8 IQ on that one. Don't you mean less than or equal to? I mean, fine. 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 Just for safety. Because I'm pretty sure the smallest that these can go is 0.1 anyways. But like, you're right. You're right. Should I also put fertilizer into this as well? I guess we should, right? If number of items for fertilizer is greater than 0, and can I check the states? What other state can I check underneath it? Do a flip, east elif, false, get entity type, get ground type, get world size. Oh, I'll need to till this as well. Right? Oh, I can just check in a moment, hold on. What was I gonna check? Right, to check if it was fully grown or not. Or I guess if it's not harvested, then we can use it. Can harvest. Then we'll use a fertilizer. Use items, fertilizer. And once we use the fertilizer, we'll need to check if it's infected. And if we have weird substance. If number of items not weird substance is greater than 0. And infected, is there anything for infected? How can I check if it's infected or not? Because if I need, in order to get weird substance, I need to harvest it. Right? And only once I harvest it, then I can collect the weird substance, plant another thing in its place, and then use it on there. These plants have more chemicals than Chernobyl? Brother, welcome to your local grocery market. What's it, Monsanto's? We got Monsanto's in this shit. See more in related senses. Do we have anything in here that can detect that? We can detect ground type, but we can't detect if it is fertilizer or not. So for the time being, I'm just gonna comment this out. Right, we'll put a to-do here. Oh my god, a to-do in my game code. Can't you just fertilize it when you plant it? Yes, that's what I'm saying, right? But we have 0 weird substance at the moment, and 50%, it's not like we're guaranteed to get weird substance every single time, right? Because it's 50% of the yield. So there's a chance that we'll have it. So whenever we do have weird substance, we can use it, but we should only be using it on plants that are infected. Otherwise we end up infecting non-infected plants, right? I mean, I guess I could make a bitmap array, 2D array, which maps every single one to whether or not I use fertilizer on them or not, right? Yes, it inverts the infected status. So if it is not infected, it will become infected. But if it is infected, it will be uninfected, basically. For now, I'm just not going to use it. I'll refactor it in a moment to incorporate that. But after we go through all of that, then we can, I guess, wait to harvest it. Is there a break in this? Oh, there is. Sick. Well, true. If can harvest, then we'll harvest. And then we'll break out of this loop. And then it can continue. This is my plant algorithm then. Yes? Yes. And so we can just put my plant here. And ignore the rest. Entity is equal to none for now. WS, that's fine. We don't need to worry about any of you anymore. I think this should just work. Let me set this to while true. Oh, fuck it, I'll just say while true here, like so. Alright, run this one. Oh, whoops, that's why. Like, inverse these, and now run. What? My threshold is 500. We're supposed to be, oh, I forgot to plant, Plant entity. I also forgot to do the check for whether or not it is tilde or not. So if this is going to be caret, then I want to make a new helper function called mytil. And I'm going to have a state here, which is going to be a Boolean. And so if state, if this is going to be yes, till it, or I guess I should rename this to is tilde. If I want this to be is tilde, and what is the state of, what's my checker state? Get entity type. Oh, how do I check you? Get entity type. Get ground type. There we go. Get ground type. My till state. Okay, I'll turn this into till state, and this will be a kind of not entity type, but get ground type. If this is equal to or not equal to till state, then we will till the ground, and that is that, right? Till state. So we will till this my till to grounds dot, I want this to be not grassland, I want this to be soil, and these ones can be grassland. Good luck, have fun. I'll go get my first sleep this week. First sleep this week. Bro's pulling a double all-nighter. Crazy. Alright, enjoy your sleep. I believe this should work now, right? Oh, did it? Oh, but it's not moving until it finishes planting. I guess we'll... No. We'll harvest whatever is underneath there for the time being. And then we'll skip on to planting. That's the loop that we should follow. But if there's nothing underneath it, while get entity type, if this is not none, will this work? Well, I guess I can't really check, right? I think this is fine. It is working at the moment, but it's not working with the threshold because we're already above the threshold. Wait, no. No. This was correct originally. My bad. These operators were correct originally. Change those back. Run it again. Now we're planting. Now we're cooking. My guy's gonna hibernate. It is a Thursday for you? Oh my god. Is it actually Thursday on the other side of the world? I guess it is, alright. It's like 4 a.m. basically, holy shit. If it's 12 hours ahead. Look at my algorithm go. Isn't it beautiful? A work of art right here. Can I zoom out this terminal? No, I can't, right? SMH. I guess we can work on... we can work on the logic for... what's it called? Logic for fertilization, I guess. What can we get now? We'll get the import module, because that's nice. We can rename these to different ones and then import them around. So we can move these to different areas. That's good. Print X, print Y. That's fine. I also want arrays, which we just got. What is this? Dictionaries? Oh my god, we have dictionaries. Dictionaries get cost of an item, and auto unlock, automatically unlock things. Mega farm. That costs pumpkins though, we don't have pumpkins. Get time. Time to make a hash map and make it 01? Yes sir. Down to make it 01. I mean, we could just make it 01 even without a hash map. Debug 2, set world size. Wait a second. Functions to temporarily slow down the execution and make this farm smaller. SMH. Leaderboard. Simulate. Trees? I can get trees. Wait, what did trees give? Oh, they give more than bushes. Okay. Fuck bushes. They give 5 wood each. Like bushes, they can be planted on grass or wait, they can be planted on soil? I'm fucking dumb. Trees like to have some space, and planting them right next to each other will slow down their growth. The growing time is doubled for each tree that is on a tile directly north, south, east, or west. Oh. I literally can't read. I thought this was known. So if you plant trees on every tile, they will take 16 times longer to grow. Okay. So we would want to plant them in a diagonal kind of pattern from each other. And I guess optimally it would be an X kind of shape. So that means we'll need different planting algorithms for different plants, right? which means I guess every even would work out, right? Every even, or I guess, whenever there's only one even? No. I'm trying to think. 0, 0, 0, 2, that's double even. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Oh, so it would be like an, what's it be, XOR or and NAND? What's the one that's, it's like an inverted XOR. An XOR, right? We want it to either be double even coordinates or double odd coordinates, and that's where we would mask it to plant the trees. Genius, 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 genius. I hate how there's no symmetry. Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the threshold at work. It would be funny if the last upgrade that you can buy is an assembler for pure fast performance on the farm. Brother. Actually overwriting the game's code with my own assembly. My guy's gonna... Just wait till you see some of the other plant. Oh god. What is the fucking pumpkin gonna be? I can get it right now. Oh no. What is this? What the fuck is this? They grow like carrots on tilled soil. Planting them costs carrots. Oh my god. When all the pumpkins are in a square are fully grown, they will grow together to form a giant pumpkin. Unfortunately, pumpkins have a 20% chance of dying once they are fully grown. Brother, you will need to replant the dead ones if you want them to merge. If the pumpkin dies, it leaves behind a dead pumpkin that won't drop anything when harvested. Planting a new plant in its place automatically removes the dead pumpkin, so there is no need to harvest it. Can harvest, always returns false on dead pumpkins. Oh my god. 8 pumpkins instead of 4, so it's exponential. Oh, that is kind of profit though. Pumpkins are ass right now. N by 6, it stops being exponential at this point. Yeah, is it? No, it's not exponential. It's cubic. Holy shit. It's cubic and then after 6 it turns to quadratic. It's a good idea to get at least 6 by 6 size pumpkins. Brother, I don't even have room for a 6 by 6 pumpkin. Okay, how can I get a bigger area? We can get sunflowers. Mazes, what? A maze with a treasure in the middle? Oh my god, oh my god, what is this? What is that costing? Cactus, polyculture, use companion planting to increase the yield. Last upgrade should replace you with a drone to automate the drones. Brother, the software developers were replaced with AI. No way. How do I get the mega plot? Oh, mega farm. So we have this. We need berries. I don't know how to get these berries. Do they come from this? No way they come from the sunflowers, right? Cactus. But I don't see sunflowers being used anywhere, so maybe it's coming from the sunflowers. Upgrading the size is at the top. You already got. I'm fucking stupid, bro. This is your core maintainer of Project Vita, guys. Ain't no fucking way. Look at that. Look at it go. Oh my god. Okay, so there's literally no point in having it be grassland, I'm realizing. Let's turn this all to soil. Just for now. I also realized that I can fucking navigate around the world like this. What the fuck? That would have been nice to know. He doesn't know about the sunflowers? Brother, don't do this to me. Don't ruin my hopes and dreams. Here we go. Speeding up. I need more speed. Oh, that costs carrots though. Okay. Once we get enough wood, this will be fine. Fertilizer only increases the growth speed, right? It doesn't increase yield. Let me make another thing here. Items dot fertilizer. Makes them grow instantly. Yeah, it increases speed but not yield. I need yield right now. And I'm pretty sure increasing these would increase yield, right? Where are my... Fuck. The cabbage patch is not increasing. If I want wood... Okay, no. No. We need to work with wood. Gives you strange matter. Wait. Is that what this is? This is strange matter? I thought these were berries, bro. We'll get to them in a second. Let's first work with the trees, though. So for the trees... TLDR, he didn't read? Yes, I didn't read. Story of my life, am I right? Alright, for the trees, we'll call this module tree. And first of all, we need logic to check if we can plant. So, can plant. On... I guess we don't really need this. We don't need input parameters because we can just get it directly from here. Get pause x and get pause y. Get pause x. So if get pause x modulos 2, if this is equal to get pause y modulo 2, then we can plant. We'll return that. Right? This is kind of what I said before. We kind of want this, in order to be optimal, we kind of want this cross pattern between all of it, right? Because if we have a cross pattern, then we have nothing in the north, south, east, or west. And keeping it in a mask like this just keeps it organized so we don't have to check around every single time. And then if we want to plant it, def plant tree, then we can first check if can plant. Oh, we'll just plant the tree, fuck it. If can plant, then we'll just plant a tree. Right, this is our function here. And so to test this script, we'll have it so while true, for I in range get world size. We'll do a plant tree, or if can harvest. Then we'll harvest. Otherwise, if get entity type is equal to none, then we'll plant a tree. This will be our tree planting script for the time being. We'll plant a tree, then we'll move north. Actually, no, we'll move north no matter what. And at the end of it, we'll move to the east. So stop that script and we'll run this one. There we go, we're planting in our cross pattern. Perfect. And we're collecting wood now. So, this works just fine. We can import tree into our main. And we can make use of the tree functions here. So if we're low on wood, then we'll plant tree. From tree, import plant tree. And I think this should work, right? We don't need to worry about this tilling shit anymore. It's always going to be soil. And so if we run this... Will this work, actually? Harvest. Yeah, it will work. Actually, though, let's rename this to be... Wait, no, that's wrong. Let's rename this to be can plant tree. And so I'll import everything from here. And we'll have can plant tree as an additional condition to here. Then we'll plant a tree. Otherwise... Oh, and I also need to move plant entity up into here. Otherwise, I'll need to plant a bush instead. This way we kind of maximize it, so we're alternating between trees and bushes. So if I run this now, can plant tree. Oh, because I'm importing here. Whoops. Let's get rid of all of you and run this script again. Oh, shoot. We have fucking wood now, so it's gonna go through all of that. In case you were wondering that the future holds... Oh, in case you were wondering what the future holds, check DMs. I didn't show any code. Oh god. Oh god, let me see this shit. You sent me an MKV. Okay, man, sure. Oh my fucking god. Okay, how do I show this? Oh my fucking god, man. Look at Shadows' farm. What are these? Are these cactuses? Brother. Your drones, man. You have so many drones. It's actually gonna be so sick. The way it transitions from being all cactus to all pumpkins. Yo. How long did this take you, by the way? I see you have like 30 hours on this game. I'm kind of concerned. I'm kind of concerned there's going to be like a Factorio Satisfactory situation for me, and I'm going to be here for like 10 million years. I don't know why my OBS records in MKV. No, it does that by default, because it's like kind of corruption resistant. right? If your computer crashes in the middle of corruption, it won't entirely kill the entire recording. I was AFK for a lot of it. I see, I see. Look at my boy go, though. Let me spend some of the wood, so that way we can actually see the algorithm at work. Let me first get sunflowers. I'll look at that in a second. I don't want to be fucking in despair right now. Fertilizer. Oh, we need to make the fertilizer module in a moment. Watering. I will need more water. And let's increase the threshold, actually, because we need more wood in order to increase that. So let's set this to 2,000 right now. This way we can actually farm some trees and see the algorithm at work. There we go. Yes, we're alternating. We have trees and bushes alternating now. And that should give us a lot of wood. Carrots increase the speed. You can get more grass yield. More carrot yield. More trees. Or more tree yield. Okay, okay. I will take that. I realized though, why is it always running through? Oh, now it's planting grass. Okay, because we're missing grass. Thank you. I would like to increase grass yields, please. To an 8x8, 1.25k, 1.2k. We just need faster drones, man. Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's work on the fertilizers right now. It's not even gonna do anything, because we're literally at the limit of the speed for this little fucking drone. I need more drones. Oh, and we've transitioned to planting trees now. Nice. Should I get this? Where is it? Where do I spend my... Should I get the trees upgrade to 400%? I guess I don't really have much of a use for wheat otherwise. So yeah, let's get the tree upgrade. The fertilizer gives strange matter or something. Alright, fine. I will make the stinking... I'll make it the stinking fertilizer module. So, for fertilizer... Yo, I'm scared of deleting one of the modules by accident, but I think it should be fine. Okay, for the fertilizer module, we need a bitmap, right? Fertilizer state. And this will equal to an array of arrays. Well, actually an array. And this will reflect the... Can I make a list? Just straight up? Yes, I can. But I can't force it to be a specific size list. I just have to initialize it myself. Okay, for now it'll be none. And no, a list, just a single list. And for I in range get world size. Fertilizer list or state dot append another list. So we basically have our 2D array here, right? Our 2D array that is the size of the plot, and I guess we'll have another for J in range get world size. We'll also add in the fertilizer state into this. So Or I guess instead of fertilizer state, we'll say infected state. Infected state. So infected state, 2D array, inside of it, we will append in infected state I dot append false. So currently every single tile is false, right? Oh, but this is going to be dumb. We need to add a purify state to the entire map. God, I wish there was a sensor that allows us to fucking check the infection state. Because like once I rerun this script, this data is going to be lost, no? It only infects the plant, not the ground. Yeah, I overcomplicated it. What the fuck, man? When you harvest, it's a new plant uninfected. Oh my fucking god, I actually overcomplicated it so hard. Fertilize, fertilize, def fertilize. Def fertilize, and basically, if not can harvest, and get entity type is not equal to none, then we'll fertilize. Oh, and the fertilizer number of items, fertilizer, if this is greater than 0, then we'll fertilize. Use item fertilize fertilizer. Otherwise, we'll just exit it, right? But if we do get past this, then we should also use the strange material or strange substance. So if the number of items, weird substance, that's what it's called. If this is greater than 0, then we'll also use it. And that should be fine. So we'll add the fertilize function in. Fertilize. That's how it's spelled, right? Yes, add to fertilize. And when we plant, oh wait, we need to add it here as well, right? You don't need to use strange matter. Oh, wait, no, that was from before. Unless you're doing something dumb. But I don't want to collect the infected shit, bro. I want to use the weird substance when I have it. That way I'm maximizing my yield, right? From fertilizer, import fertilize. And I'll add fertilize here. Same with all of these. And now we can run this. Let's see if we use the fertilizer. Actually, we're probably not going to end up using the fertilizer because literally, we're never gonna end up in a state where we need to use it because we can always harvest it, right? So maybe I should reduce the world size a little bit. Let's change the world size to 1. The fuck did I do? It's not using the fertilizer. Oh, because it's waiting to harvest. Oh, if it's waiting to harvest, then I can just... Hold on a second. If it's waiting to harvest, then we can just fertilize here instead. We don't need to worry about fertilizing intermittently. There we go. Oh shit, it plants it everywhere. Yeah, that would be annoying. What the fuck? Well, in any case, we're making... Oh, wait. No, I need to collect that shit. Okay, I understand now. I understand what you mean. Can I comment this all out? I understand what you mean now. Okay. The weird substance and the strange matter are the same thing is what you mean. What do you mean? I thought strange matter was different from weird substance. You can't blame me. It's not an 8 IQ. It's not a 0 IQ moment, okay? It's a 21 IQ moment. It's at least room temperature. Can't even understand when I told you, brother, I thought it produced weird substance and, it does tell you in the docs. Well, you know I don't read the docs. When a plant is affected, half of its yield is turned into weird substance when it is harvested. I did know that. But the thing is, you called it strange matter. And that's what confused me. I thought strange matter was different in what I needed for actually crafting stuff. But they're the same thing, so I can't remember the name. SMH. Imagine not being able to differentiate between strange matter and weird substance. What a lovely sound, though. We'll cure it. Okay. I think this is fine then. We're literally just playing the waiting game right now. Actually, we already hit the threshold for a lot of stuff. Set speed. This is not needed. Get time. This is not needed. What is this? Test faster and under reproducible conditions. We don't need sims and all that stuff. All of this stuff is not really necessary. Getting cost. Auto unlock. Pumpkins. I want to get the maze. The rest of this stuff is kind of gated behind pumpkins. And I still don't know what these sunflowers are for. What is this? Sunflowers collect the power of the sun. You can harvest that power. Planting them works exactly like planting carrots and pumpkins. Harvesting a grown sunflower yields power. If at least 10 sunflowers on the farm... Wait, if there are at least 10 sunflowers on the farm and you harvest with the one with the largest number of petals, you get 5 times the number. Or 5 times the power. Okay. You can use measure to measure the number of petals they have. several sunflowers can have the same petals, so there are several sunflowers with large number of petals. In this case, it doesn't matter which one of them you harvest. Damn, we're actually doing max search fucking algorithms. Literally linear search. As long as you have power, the drone will use it to run twice as fast. It consumes 1 power every 30 actions. Ooh. Every 30 actions, like moves, harvest, plants. Executing other code statements can use power, but a lot less than drone actions. In general, everything that is sped up to speed, sped up by speed upgrades is also sped up by power. Anything sped up by power also uses power proportional to the time it takes to execute it, ignoring speed upgrades. Okay. Can I check my power state then? We'll add a module for sunflowers. Plant sunflower. This is going to be very basic. We're just going to check the power. How can I see the power states? We currently have ground state, water, world size, ground state, import, quick print, unlocks, use item. Is power a resource? Num items. Items dot power. Yes, we do. Items is a power. So if number of items is less than, let's say 100, we'll then plant a entities.sunflower. Does this cost anything actually? It didn't say anything about a cost, did it? No, it didn't. It didn't say anything about a cost. I can't remember the name. Num items power, yeah. Okay. So we'll plant sunflower, and we might need to change this up a little bit. Or actually, no. I'm just gonna add this directly, fuck it. Power takes precedence over all. We'll refactor this a little bit later, but this should just run now, right? We're now planting those guys. And let me change the world size as well. Boom. Oh, wait, but this is not going to yield us the most, right? I wonder what's optimal. Harvesting them all just greedily like this? Or actually spending the time to navigate through to check which one is the largest? This is chill right now, though, no? Why aren't we watering? Oh, I guess the state of them is fine. Seems to be okay. Seems like everything's running fine, but we're never gonna end up using the fertilizer, so maybe we should just fertilize no matter what. Can we even fertilize if... Can we even fertilize if there's nothing to fertilize? Can we fertilize even if it's fully grown? Okay. Fertilize after I place? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So after the planting, we'll just fertilize, because fuck it, honestly. If it fails, it fails, that's fine. But we'll always fertilize. We run out of that, that's okay. And that's fine. Because this is a resource, might as well just do it. Why not, right? Okay, back on the power grind. Just do it greedily, it's fine. Okay, it works out, honestly. That's good enough for me. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I don't really care about these yields. Whoops. Okay, that's all good. We have more pumpkins we can get. Or we can get... I think watering's fine. But right now, I want more fertilizer. Oh my god, this is 9k wood, what the hell. You can also get more speed here. Perfect. And... that's pumpkins, that's pumpkins. I'm gonna reach a point where everything we need is just pumpkins. But right now, let's try and... wood max. Yeah, let's wood max. Let's wood and hay max. We'll increase this threshold to, let's say 10k now. Work your magic. It's beautiful. The glorious farm must grow. Are we at max size? No, we're nowhere near max size. This is chilling though. How do we get more drones? Does that come later? Probably comes later. Oh yeah, from Mega Farm. Spawn drone. Oh my god, look at it fly. And it stopped. Look at that shit fly. It's actually so fast now. God, I love this. I love how it fucking flashes the lines of code it's executing as well. It's so cool. Okay, more watering. Fertilizer is gonna be hella expensive. This is fine. Oh, it's just gonna be pumpkins, man. Literally, it's gonna be pumpkins. I think once we get to a state where we're only missing pumpkins, then... oh wait, maybe this is good. Companion. Use companion cropping. Companion planting to increase yield. This might be good. Pumpkins, they don't have any crafting. That's fine. Then we can also get cactus. And that unlocked a lot of stuff for us here. 100 million bones, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? These are so expensive. I can see why you poured 30 hours AFKing in this game now. What the hell, Shadows? Yeah. Oh my god, this is a problem. I can definitely see myself just like fucking grinding out this game off stream later as well. Even though I'm supposed to be working on fucking JEISON and the video. Oh my god, I do not want to work on the video, man. I've already spent like 5 hours straight just recording extra B-roll and A-roll for the fucking video. This shit takes way too long to do. $12K? Oh my god. more carrot yield, I guess. More fertilizer. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Okay, we got the mazes though. I want to try this. A maze with the treasure in the middle. Do I actually have to apply, like, algorithms to this, or is it just a crop? Oh god. Okay. Items weird substance, which is obtained from fertilizing, has a strange effect on bushes. If the drone is over a bush and you call use item weird substance amount, the bush will grow into a maze of hedges. The size of the maze depends on the amount of weird items or weird substances used. Without maze upgrades, using n weird substances will result in an n by n maze. Each maze upgrade level doubles the treasure, but it also doubles the amount of weird item substances needed. So, to make a full yield maze, you need to plant it, and wait, substance is equal to, oh wait, so it's gonna overwrite the things on the field, so I'm gonna have to have a different script in order to plant a maze, grow it up, and then navigate through it. I see. For some reason, the drone can't fly over hedges, even though it doesn't look that high. There is a treasure hidden somewhere in the maze. Use harvest on the treasure to receive gold equal to the area of the maze. Okay. If you use harvest anywhere else in the maze, the maze will simply disappear. Wait, but it's hidden. How the fuck are we supposed to know where it is? Oh, using get entity type, okay. Okay. Mazes do not contain any loops unless you reuse the maze. Okay, wait, what? Mazes do not contain any loops. Sure, so there's no loops. And then, unless you reuse the maze. See below to how to reuse a maze. What? Okay, so there is no way for a drone to end up in the same position again without going back. That makes the search algorithm a lot easier, I guess. You can check if there is a wall by trying to move through it. Move returns true if it succeeded, false otherwise. Okay. Can move can be used to check if there is a wall without moving. If you have no idea how to get back to the treasure, take a look at hint 1. Okay, that's fine. Using measure anywhere in the maze returns the position of the treasure. So you can apply heuristics to this if you want, but that seems pretty overkill. Actually, no, it doesn't seem very overkill to use heuristics for this, no? Although I don't think it would benefit us too much. Would it? I guess it kind of depends on how the maze is laid out. But yeah, maybe it's not too bad of an idea to use heuristics later on. Using the maze is optional feature for big brain algorithm users. Just watch. For a extra challenge, you can reuse a maze by using the same amount of weird substance on the treasure again. This will increase the amount of gold in the treasure by 1 full maze and move it to a random position in the maze. Each time the treasure is moved, some of the maze's walls will be randomly removed. So reused mazes can contain loops. Okay, that's fine. That just means we have to use normal BFS then. No, not BFS, DFS. Because we only have a single head. Each time the treasure is moved, some of the... Okay, we already read that. Note that the loops in the maze make it much more difficult because it means that you have to get to the same location without moving back. Reusing a maze doesn't give you more gold than just harvesting and spawning a new maze. This is a 100% challenge if you just want to skip. Damn, if only. It's only worth it if the extra information and shortcuts help you solve the maze faster. But you still don't know where it is the thing. Maybe if you spawn more drones, it would be useful, but in this case, it's not really that useful. Right? Let me just think. When would this be useful? It would just be useful for, like, maybe skipping some checks, some extra additional if statements to see if a way is blocked or not, but I really don't think that's useful. The treasure can be relocated up to 300 times. I wonder if there's an achievement for this. I might try this later. After that, using weird substances on treasure won't increase the gold in it anymore, and it won't move anymore. Okay. Okay. We might give it a try then. I'm down to give it a try. Also, we're planting carrots now. I don't want carrots. Increase this limit, 50,000. If you map out the map and use measure, you can get the treasure position. Oh, right. I forgot about the measure function for the treasure. Okay. What about... Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. So I was thinking in my head, I was thinking it moves to a random location, and your only way of finding out the position of it is to search through the entire maze again, which I guess is not the case, right? Because we actually know where the exit is this time, which is cool. So we can try writing that algorithm. Yeah, okay, let's write that algorithm. Maze main. So first of all, we are going to harvest everything, right? So world size is equal to get world size. I haven't done that. Okay. Do get world size. We'll go through the entire world and harvest everything. So for X in WS, range WS, and for Y in range WS, we'll just harvest, move north, and move east. Right? The typical shit. Now, after we've harvested everything, I want to plant a bush and let's also put a constant up here for maze depth, right? Number of times I want to retry running or reuse a maze, right? I guess I should say reuse amount. Reuse left. And we'll say for now 3, right? So for I in range reuse amount or reuse left. Well, let's just say amount. Rename this. It's a little bit more clear if I'm using it this way. Reuse amount. We'll start off by fertilizing it. So use item. And we'll do the max maze size. Ooh, I unlocked a hat. Sunflower hat. Something do SMH, doing the advanced stuff without knowing what the maze looks like. No need. No need. The maze is fine. It's just regular DFS and it's all right, you know? Yeah, for the time being, let's first get DFS working. Once we have that, then we can start caching results and feeling out the entire maze in order to navigate it faster using measure and stuff. So right now I want to use items dot weird substance, and we'll use WS amount, right? That's how I use it, I think. Is that right? Programming unlocks maze. Yes, that is how I use it. So I'll use that amount, and then I will start the DFS. And for the DFS, we're just gonna do some simple recursion. Okay, so let me first create a define and say explore. So for this function, we will return a boolean as to whether or not it was a successful exploration or not. Or I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh wait, no. If it was a successful exploration or not. Yes, okay. So we'll first go through several directions. And so if we try moving north first, if we get blocked, we'll get a result of like false or whatever, right? Result is equal to move north. If this is false, then we want to try the next direction. So if move north, elif move east. Actually, hold on, let me think. Because normally we would have a visited queue, so we wouldn't visit the direction we just came from. If we end up exploring west, and then exploring east again, then it end up taking us west again. So we do need to fucking put a explore queue. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we'll just make a visited map again. This will be useful for when we have the loops again anyways. Or map is equal to visited is equal to list, and then for I in WS visited dot append a new list, and for J in WS, this is range WS by the way, we will append in false, so initializing them all to be false. Let me make a helper function here. Def clear visited. And I'll actually move this into here. Range in J, for J in range WS, we will say visited at this location. To be false. This way it clears all of that, and let me make this a global variable now. So we now have our map of the maze, or the visited map. Initially sets everything to false. We haven't visited anything yet, right? And after we plant it, I want to set the current one to visited. Actually, no. No. We'll do this inside of here. Clear visited, and then while true, we'll visit the current place. So get position. X is equal to get position X, and Y is equal to get position Y. Yes, we'll visit the current one. So visited X, Y is equal to true, and then we'll check the different directions. If we'll first check going north. Yeah, we'll first check going north. So if visited, wait a second. Is it possible for the maze to wrap around? Like the only possible path requires us to wrap around from north to the south side? No. I don't think so, because the drone has to fly over anyways. Okay, so that's fine. First, let's check north. So if Y is greater than or equal to world size, and... no. If Y is less than world size minus 1, and visited, X and Y plus 1, I guess I should say Y plus 1, just to be a little bit more explicit, is false, then I want to try visiting it. Right? Visits. We'll try visiting up there. And I should make this a function. Define visits. Or no, I have a function called explore, no? Yeah. What am I doing? Put this in here. The drones fly through the maze? Brother, what? What do you mean they fly through the maze? You mean if I... Yeah, if I... Oh, wait, no. If I send him through the top, he's just gonna teleport here, even if there's like walls in the way that I can't connect through. That would be fucked if that's the case. That would mess up the search algorithm quite hard. Or I guess it wouldn't. It would just add a lot more cases. Explore. I'll move north then explore. I also need to check if I can move. And can move north. Then we'll move north and continue exploring. Yes, and it would be kind of the same logic for the rest of these, right? So this would be south. This would be east. And we'll have west last. Actually, no, these shouldn't be LF. We'll put them as if, because if one of them fails, I want it to cascade down. So when we check if it's possible to move. If not, then we go and try and explore the next available options. If when we explore it, we'll get back a result, right? When we explore it, if we successfully explored, I want to track the reverse direction. No, wait. Result. If we successfully explore it, so if explore is true, then I want to just return, right? Because this means that we successfully reached the treasure. We shouldn't try and backtrack anymore. If we do fail the exploration though, we should try and backtrack. And we'll continue down. We'll continue down the other directions. And then if we go through all of the directions and it still fails, then we'll simply return false. When we return true, we need to first check the position. If get entity type, if this is equal to entities dot treasure, then we'll return true. Meaning it will return out of our recursion here. And so let's replace all of these explorers with this. And this opposite will be east. This opposite will be west. This opposite will be north. Hopefully there is no max recursion depth, but even if there is, I don't think it'll be any more than like number of entities or tiles here, which is fine. So we explore through, we visit each, and even if we loop back and revisit, if that previously failed, then we know that in that direction is still a dead end anyways. So I think all we have to do is hit explore. Explore, result, and actually no, we don't have to do result. If we explore it and the current thing is, wait, If explored, if explored, if explored. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. I'm just gonna assume that it will guarantee go and find the treasure. And then once it finds the treasure, it'll return back as true, come out just fine. And after 3 iterations or so, it'll just exit this loop, and then I can click harvest. And that'll be it for my entire thing. So, let's give this a try. Stop this, harvest everything, and let's see if our algorithm works. Okay, we created it. Fuck. Oh shit. Our algorithm has a typo in it. What do you mean get pos x was never defined? What? Oh my god, it's a typo. It's literally just a typo. Okay. You put poxx, yeah. Okay. I think if I rerun this, it shouldn't be a problem. Use item, this will not do anything. We can't plant anything, right? Oh, let's just run it. Oh, it overwrites the entire thing with a maze, but the state of the farm is underneath. Wait, what? Cannot index none, but I thought I clear visited here. Oh. I think that's all I need, right? Just in case, I'll copy paste it down to here as well. Boom. Oh. So you don't need to harvest. Yeah. What happened there? What happened there? If only I had the debugging. Oh, I can't debug that though. Okay. Where is... Run it again. I want to see what happened. Wait, am I just straight up solving it? That was so fast though. Wait, that's so fast. Hold on, run it again. What? What? It's only doing it once. What happened to it? If get entity type is entity's treasure, return true. If it is true, then it... Oh, fuck, I forgot to return true. Whoopsies. Now this should work. But by default, it would have been a falsy state. 1, 2, 3. Bro, so easy. First try. First try fucking DFS. Run this shit, bro. Sheesh. Algorithm god. Okay, keep running this shit. How far can we go? How many do we have? Let's run this for 100 iterations. No caching either. You have print? Yeah. Damn! Look at it go! This is all without running the... This is all without using measure or pre-calculating the path, by the way. This is so satisfying to watch, holy. But we're about to run out of power. I just do right hand rule thing. I mean, technically this is right hand rule. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, DFS is literally just the right hand rule or following the maze. I mean, sometimes you do end up in situations where the right hand rule can't work and you do end up in a loop of sorts, but this doesn't have that same kind of problem, right? Boom. Gold hat. Holy. Holy. That's so satisfying. I can get a mega farm now. Well, that was my mom. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that though. Should we give it an attempt where we try and what do we do? Cache it and run it as fast as possible? I think we can give that a try. The thing we'll need is we need to build out a connections graph, right? I'm pretty sure. We need to build out a connections graph. If we fail to find a path, then we'll default to our regular explorer. So I'll call this naive explorer. Right? Naive explorer. And this by default is naive explorer. Now, if I want to use a more optimized exploration, then I need to cache and build a graph of the maze while I'm exploring it. And every time I move to a new tile, I want to also update that graph. So, we'll have a function here called update connections. And basically, all we're going to do, we're actually going to have a bigger graph here called this not visited, but maze. And init maze. Inside of it, we'll once again create a 2D array, but instead of initializing it with values of false, I want to initialize it with tuples of 4 values, saying whether or not we can explore in that direction. So for now, we'll say none, 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 none. Or actually, no, we'll set it to false. So for now, this is all going to be false, right? Meaning that on that singular tile, we cannot explore in any direction, right? We want that to be the naive behavior because we don't know which directions we can go. When we update the connections, we'll look at it to say, the position of the drone is our X and Y, and if we can move up or north, then we'll set the maze at X and Y plus 1. No, XY. And what's it going to be? What's it going to be? North, south, east, west. We're going to do north, north, south, east, west, like that. We'll have this as 0 to equal true, but we also want to apply the reverse direction as well, right? This will be y plus 1, and this will be south equal to true. So forward and backwards. You can spawn a new drone and have it another path. When I spawn a drone, doesn't it spawn it on top of the current drone? I don't think it would matter in that case, then. I mean, you could initially have them explore the entire maze, kind of multi-threaded, but at the same time, I don't think it's really necessary. But they move separately, yeah. It's basically threads and multi-threading. I don't think it's really that useful, because we still need to move from the current position, and with this algorithm, we are able to find the nearest, closest path relatively quickly, at least, right? I don't think we necessarily need to multi-thread it. The only thing we would necessarily need to multi-thread is exploring the entire maze initially, but then again, the maze does update with every reuse, so it's kind of unnecessary. So let's copy this logic and do it for each of the cardinal directions. So for south, we'll have 1 and 0, and this will be minus 1. East will have 2 and 3 plus 1, and west will have 3, 2, minus 1. And we don't need to ever set them to false, because it'll only take away hedges, it'll never produce more hedges. You could have it start going the opposite way. I think it's fine, honestly. We'll iteratively improve it. Eventually we'll reach a point where if it hits the naive exploration, then sure, I will change this to use breadth first search instead, right? Multi-threaded breadth first search instead of depth first search, because that is more optimal. However, right now that's not really necessary, right? So this will update our connections, and then our define map DFS. I can't multi-thread, like actually multi-thread in this, right? Unless if I spawn another drone and have it try and find a path without moving, just like run its own DFS algorithm or whatever. That's kind of overdoing it though, I feel like. So map DFS from the current position. From the current position. One drone doing right-hand rule, one doing left-hand rule. No. I'm thinking you could literally just like, you know how breadth first search works, right? Every time you explore a new tile, you can just spawn 3 new drones and have them each go in a separate direction at the same time. And you just do that iteratively, right? Is there a limit to how many drones you can have? Actually, there probably is, to be honest. There probably is a limit. But I feel like that's the most optimal way of doing it, right? If they reach a dead end, then you just despawn that drone. Otherwise, you keep going. Yes. Yes, there's upgrades. Damn it, man. This is so sad. This is so sad. I'll just try and make a solution for one drone right now. Map DFS, so this is our start, this is our end. Measure. What do I get back for measuring on a maze? XY, it gives back a tuple. Destination X and destination Y. This is gotten from measure, and so we need to find a path to there. And so we'll make a... Hold on. We're gonna make this general. State, 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 and then we'll return state. And so visited instead will be clear state. So we have visited, we have maze, and we have connections. These will initially be up here, and all the way down here when I run my main, I'm gonna call this to be clear state. What's it, clear state? This is clear state, and map will be init maze. But I also want one more inside of the DFS over here to be state. State is equal to clear visited. Hello, lame slow one. Thank you for the 1 month. Wait, did that actually happen? It's so confusing. I see it in chat, but I don't see it in my activity feed here. And I also don't hear it at all inside of... I didn't get the notif sound. That one worked. Thank you, Shadows, for the... Oh, you're on 6 months now. Wait, are you on 6 months? No. Bro, this thing is so broken. Oh, there we go. What the fuck is this? Golden Capture. What the fuck? 9 months. It says 9 months in chat, but then in my activity feed, which is also still by Twitch. Oh wait, you resubbed for 6 months. Okay, there we go. Yeah, thanks for the 6 months. 9 months in a row now. Golden Kappa train. This is a first though. What the fuck is the Golden Kappa train? If only MacTig was here. Okay, with the clear visited, we can apply our naive exploration algorithm. We'll call this define recurse DFS, or define recurse map DFS, and we'll pass in an X and Y value for this one because it actually needs it. Since before we were getting our X and Y value from moving the actual drone, but this time we're not actually moving the drone. So when we call this, we want to recursively map the DFS. And with this, we'll copy and paste the logic from here. but we don't need the get positive x and get positive y. We'll also need to pass in the state along with it. So, actually no, we don't need that. We'll just make this global for the time being. DFS state. DFS state, set this to clear state. And we'll also add it to the top as a global. Global maze, global maze, global maze, and global DFS state. Same with you, global DFS state. The fuck is a golden kappa train? I have no clue. I wish I could tell you. These hype trains are getting out of hand, man. We got golden kappas in this shit. DFS state true. And then we go through this as per usual. Oh shit, thank you for the one gifted. Shadows. Wait, one gifted? No, 2 gifted shadows. Bro, I actually cannot read for the life of me. It's insane. Now for this one, instead of moving, because we retain our x and y value all the time, we don't actually need to backtrack at all. And instead we can just call recursive map DFS on the next position, right? X and y plus 1. Something like that. Y minus 1. X plus 1 and y. X minus 1 and y. As for exploration, from recurse map DFS, what do I want to get? Whether or not if it's a successful exploration. Right? And the path it just visited? Right. I want to return basically a success is success, as well as a path if it was successful. So the path ahead of that. And so when we return, if this is true, we'll get back the is success and path. If this is true, right? And so if this is a success, then I want to return is success along, or I'll just pass back true along with the path, but I want to append onto the path. Path dot append path dot append what do I want to say for this? North? Yeah, fuck it. We'll say north. Path dot append north. And then we'll pass back the path here. Right? Yes. Is this correct? Right. And we also need a state up here to say if the current position is the treasure. So get entity type. If this is a treasure, then we want to return true, but also an empty list. This way it has an initial list that it can start building upon. And that's the initial seed for it, right? It'll accumulate as it unwraps all of the recursive layers. This is fine now. So this will be south. This will be east. This will be west. All the code duplication, but whatever. I don't need these extra moves anymore. And that should be it, right? Yes. So at the very end, when we run the DFS, if we do get is success and path from recursive DFS Explorer on this X and Y, if this is successful, then we'll return the path. Actually, no. We'll return this tuple. This way, when we call map DFS in the algorithm down here, right? In not Naive Explorer, but in this down here, is success and path. If this is a success, then we'll do something with the path. Follow path in reverse order, right? Because we appended the results in reverse order. Otherwise, we'll just do a Naive Explorer. And we need to update this Naive Explorer to also have it update connections. I guess we can do that right now. Right at the top over here. Update connections. And this should work, right? Update connections. And I'll move this to the bottom here. Stream for almost 3 hours? Wow, bro, I'm addicted to this game. It's a problem. I'm actually not going to get any work and get done again. I'm actually procrastinating so hard. I'd make a clip vid of this, but it's just boring. I would not make a clip vid of this, bro. It is literally just an AFK sim. What is there to clip? Do I have a length function? I do have a length function. Okay. Path. For index in range from length -1. Ah, fuck it. We'll just do something like that. We'll follow it in reverse order. So we'll move the drone from path of negative index +1. Is that right? Yes, I believe that's right. We'll move it over to there, and then after we move it to there, we just harvest, right? Or we use the item again, and that should be fine. Okay, let's give this a try. I am a believer in this. Am I? I don't know if I am. We have a error here. What is this? Oh, we can only have one global per line, it seems. I am a believer in this. Just gonna first harvest everything here, and then we fucked up because this needs to be renamed to clear state. All right, try again. We have no energy either, but you know what? That's fine. This will make it easier to debug, I guess. Boom. It failed. Clear visited. Fucking hell, I keep forgetting. Clear, clear, clear. State. It fucked up. Maze. Cannot index none. But I have global maze, no? Global maze. Maze is equal to list. I'm pretty sure I set maze down here. Init maze. Init maze. Maze I. Dot append a new list. Maybe if I do this. But I do have maze set up here. Is success. Is success. Oh, I forgot to add this to the end of all of you. Try again. Boom, another one. What the fuck do you mean? Maze is global, bro. Update connections. Oh, I guess I also should update connections as I'm moving through the maze. Down here. Wait, what? XY2. Where was that one? XY2Y. XY2. It was here, no? Let me run it again. No. This should exist. It should exist. It's trying to, because maze is none right now. We have global maze, which means maze is not being set. Oh, wait, do I have inside of init? No, I do have it here. What? Oh, right. I'm stupid. Because I'm setting equals to here. I shouldn't be doing that. Because I'm not actually returning a maze. Instead, that's returning it with none. Well, it moved one step and then failed. Right, because I have Explorer, which is not correct. We need Naive Explorer. Just debugging the fucking code. We'll get there eventually. Well, shit. Why is it stuck here? On Naive Explorer? It's stuck on Naive Explorer. When it wasn't stuck earlier. Global visited. Update connections. Updating connection shouldn't affect it though. Updating connection only affects the maze and the connections there, right? Move, Naive Explorer. we return true, if we visited it, I mean, it's not like we're changing visited at all. We're using DFS state in here instead. Oh, right. Okay, okay. Visited needs to be this. Because it's getting stuck in this corner now. I need to overwrite it because it's no longer globally changing it. So if this runs, we're exploring the maze. Nice. We literally explored the entire maze. Oh, wait. It looks like it's still randomly running through. Yeah, it's still naively exploring, which is not what we wanted. I mean, it is going into map DFS, but it's just not finding the path, which means something is messed up here. I wish I could just step through this. Can I see the state of the maze? Well, yes. Wait, how am I exploring the maze? Recursive DFS. If not. Oh, because this is not. This is not. I need this to be true. And I need this to be... Because yeah, this is not supposed to be can move north. I need this to be 0 to be true. Because this is checking to see if there's a connection there. My bad. I forgot to update that. This is 1 for south. This is east 2. And this is west 3. And so, this should work now. You can step through using the button on the side. Yeah. Oh, fuck. You cannot index into false. Huh. I append a list, and then, oh, I'm fucking stupid. This is meant to be J. What? Index 0 was outside of bounds of list. No, wait, this is correct. J 0. Wait, no, this is correct. This was correct. What the fuck was wrong here? Cannot index into value false. Append this list. This is right, no? You cannot index into false. DFS, my bad. This is... Right. My bad. This is actually true. Not. And then I need another one that's actually... maze. I'm not checking maze, that's what it is. This is supposed to be maze. So let's flip these around actually to make it easier. Maze. And let's use these. Just copy paste it around. This is x minus 1, this is x plus 1. And this is y minus 1. No, 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 no. It's not appending a list of lists. It's... Is it appending? No, it's not appending a list of lists. It's copying the contents of that list into a new list object. But I think this should work now. It's just because I was mixing up my maze with my graph. There we go. Oh, wait, but that's not right. Oh, maybe because it was doing a search? No, this does not look right. Stop. Stop. What is going on here? What is the state of maze? Well, I can't even tell. Okay, this is step, right? Where are we right now in the code? Okay, we're naively exploring. Naively exploring this. Almost there. Okay. We are now using, we used it. We're clearing the visited state. This is going to take a little bit. Wait, I can add breakpoints now. Yes, okay, I can add breakpoints. So, what does visited look like right now? Is it all false? Visited is all false. Yes, wait. Yes, it's all false. That is correct, right? Now, we're going into map DFS, which should be inside of here. We are getting the X position and the Y position. We are clearing the DFS states, not the maze. And we are measuring. So this will be, this is all false. Yes. And we are now entering recurse map DFS, which enters here, initializes those two. Our destination is 5, 3, right? 5, 3. Yes, 5, 3. Just as I expected there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And we're visiting the current as true. So, what is this? Checking north, which is not possible for it. It is checking... Oh, I'm fucking stupid. You know what it is? Get entity type checks the entity type underneath here. I'm not checking if the current XY is... if XY is equal to the destination X and destination Y. I need to pass those along. So recurse, I'm just going to pass it along through the function signature, screw it. It's good enough for me. What the fuck is this maze? Okay. Oh. No. It's not working. Alright, where are we at right now? Clear states? Let's get into here. Run. Okay, we're back to here. Currently, destination X and destination Y What is destination X? 1, 0. That is correct. Hmm. Okay, we can explore. North. But that fails. So we're gonna try exploring south. We did not explore south. What? I'm stupid. This is supposed to be the current maze position. Try again. Okay, we've explored everything. Oh my god, it's working. It's working, it's fucking working. Actual genius. There is a bit of lag though, between when it finishes and has to calculate the nearest path. We could multi-thread that. But this is good. Limit's been stupid a lot recently. Yeah, it's been a day. I'm still on 2 hours of sleep, by the way. I took like 1 hour of that sleep was right before stream. I took a 1 hour power nap. Let's fucking go, bro. Let this shit run for 100 iterations. This feels really slow though, I'm not gonna lie. This feels so fucking slow. By the way, you can only do 300 iterations. I'm pretty sure I read that, yeah. I know there is a max number of iterations, I just don't remember what. 300 iterations, yeah. Look at this shit. Actually peak. Godlike single-threaded programming. Alright. We'll let this run in the background. Let's see what we can buy. We can buy a lot of stuff, actually. More trees. More pumpkins. More fertilizer. Well, let's get more fertilizer, actually. Wait, did it finish? Oh my god, it finished. Yo, we're rich! Sometimes I think it's still using the old map and not the new one. Like, with the wall removed. It shouldn't be, because we're updating the connections as we're moving. Right? We're updating the connections as it's moving, so therefore the graph is getting updated. Maybe at the very end, we aren't actually updating the connection at like some points of it, but I don't think that's really a problem. It looked fine to me, to be honest. Let's first get some energy up. Why am I not planting sunflowers? Can sunflowers not be planted on infected land? Fuck, bro. Sunflowers can't be planted on infected land. Hold on. Where's my sunflowers? I'm trying to plant them. It's not planting. You need soil? Oh, I forget. Till. My till. Grounds dot soil. Here we go. Yes, give me all the power. And you know what? We'll even up this to 500. Let me farm all of the power. And I can fertilize these, right? I should be able to. More. I want to see how fast we can get through 100 iterations with our smarter maze algorithm here. But there we go, 500. And now we run the maze one. Alright, look at the zoom. Boom. Here we go. Oh, I guess that was the fastest. The maze isn't updating though. It said it would remove some walls, but it's like very rarely. But you did see it made use of this area here. That wall was removed and made use of it. So it is working properly. It's just the number of walls that are added and removed are really little. So I guess putting it to like 300 iterations would be optimal, because it gives the most chances for all the walls to be like removed. Holy. I think if a wall is removed that instance, that would make it faster. It doesn't use it. Yes, because okay, I can't tell if I can move in a certain direction or not unless my drone is already on that tile, right? Therefore, I can't scan through the entire maze and rebuild my graph without having to search through the entire thing again, which is unoptimal. So it's as best as it can be, and if it does end up finding a new path along its existing path, like while it's going through, then it'll add it, but it'll just continue running through its current direction, which I think is fine. And especially given how rare walls are taken away during all of this, I think that is honestly fine. I'm just thinking of the last wall was removed beside the drone and it didn't use the path and took a longer path. Yeah, that is fair though. That is fair. I don't really know how we would fix that though. I guess before, because that's a very niche case, right? In which the very start of it has one of the walls removed. We can fix that by just adding an update connections right before we start map DFS, right? I'm gonna set this for 300 now and let this run. That'll fix that case. But if there's like a wall that's removed, like from the second tile along the path that's faster, it's not going to pick that up. And there's no way for me to pick that up unless if I move to the second tile. So it's either I'm calculating DFS every single tile move, which is not optimal, or I just update the graph and then use it next time. I guess if one of the connections does get updated, if an update does occur, then I guess I can run the recurse DFS again, but that's just a side tangent. Because look how long it takes for the DFS algorithm to actually run, right? It's not like this is running at actual normal application speeds. This is like the amount of iterations is capped by the game, I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to do too many DFSs because it is a costly operation. And also, it's using... There is forced time added. Yeah, there is forced time added. Also, this isn't the shortest path algorithm. I just remembered. This isn't the shortest path, it's DFS, remember. DFS is not shortest path. If I were to do this with shortest path, I would use BFS, right? Which I guess I should have done from the start. My bad. But this works. I guess once this finishes, we can call it here for today. Because I need to go back to work. Yeah, one line takes one tick. It's not like it's actually running the Python in the background in a sub process in its own environment or something. Yeah, it takes a long path because remember, it's still using DFS, and our DFS has like the north, south, east, west priority. So it is going to be quite slow. But it's still faster than it trying to run through the DFS algorithm on its own. I don't know. Maybe off stream I'll implement this with BFS. And I can probably add some heuristics to it as well to make the BFS a little faster. Boom. There we go. Alright. That's pretty good. I think we made pretty good progress on this game today. What is this anyways? Oh, well. Weird substance but didn't have enough of it? It doesn't matter. Save? Yeah. Save. Save. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go and continue working on J.Eisen and the videos now. Yeah. When's the next stream? Next stream is tomorrow. Gonna be a Dark Souls stream. We're not gonna have a stream on Friday because I will be having appointments, so I will be busy. But yeah, hopefully you all tune in for tomorrow's stream. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Shadows, for hanging out all stream. And enjoy not having fun. Alright, buddy. I'll see you guys next time. Later.